What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. So I got another pretty cool product to share with you guys. This is a product by Vevor. This is their portable mini fridge slash freezer. So you guys are probably looking at this and saying it's just a cooler. Well, actually this is a more modern style cooler. No ice is needed with these. All you gotta do is plug in AC cord, 12-volt cord, or potentially a rechargeable battery to one of these, and it'll keep your beverages and food either frozen or nice and cold. So let's go ahead and get into the video. So I just recently used this on one of my road trips up to my cabin, and it was really nice. I was able to take this, fill it up with my food, beverages, plugged it into my truck, got it nice and cold, and then once I got to my destination, I was able to transfer this from my truck to my cabin, and I just plugged it right back in and kept everything nice and cold. Now obviously the benefits to using one of these is no ice is needed, so you don't have to stop at the store, pick up some ice, dump it in your cooler, and then depending on the type of cooler you would have, maybe in a couple hours, couple days, the ice would melt and then you'd have to refill it. As long as you got a portable power source, an AC outlet, or a plug in your car, whether it's 12 volt or AC, you'll be able to always keep this powered up, keep it cold. Another thing that's pretty cool is with normal, it's traditional coolers like the ones I got behind me. You just go ahead and you throw some ice in there and then you just hope for the best. With this one, you can actually manipulate the temperature. So if you want to keep one side colder than the other, you can do that via the control panel here. So if I wanted to keep the smaller side or the right side, I could keep this cooler, I could keep this warmer, or I could actually keep both of them at the same temperature if I wanted to. All right, guys, so this is a 48 quart large capacity mini fridge slash freezer by Vevor, and it does have a pretty decent capacity here. It is broken up into two sections here. You get a little bit of a bigger, deeper section, and then you get a little bit smaller, more shallow section. And that being is because this side is actually got the compressor on there, so they can't go as deep on this side. Overall, nice amount of space in there. Definitely for any type of weekend trip or anything like that, this would be sufficient. As you guys can see, right on the bottom here, it's got some nice sturdy wheels. It's got the handle on the side here, which is nice, and it does have a mechanism there to be able to pull this handle out, and this is on both sides. It does have a rubber overmold on the handle, which makes it really comfortable, and then locks right into place there, and then makes the portability really nice. You don't have to necessarily lift this. You can roll this to wherever you need to go, but if you do need to lift this up and put it in the back of a pickup truck, something like that, it does have a handle on the other side also. Nice sturdy handle. Does have a stainless steel bottle opener there, which is nice. Venting on both sides, because this does have a compressor that's built in, obviously, since this is a portable mini fridge. Got some more venting right there. Here is your LCD display. So just now it kicked on. Not sure if you guys can hear the compressor, but very quiet. Not loud at all. So here is a look at the display here. Also have a USB-A for charging your phone. This does not fast charge, but it will charge your phone. You got your power, you got your settings. This is the temperature for the right side, so 15 degrees it says, and then the left side is at 43 degrees. Right in the middle here, you have a voltage meter. And this voltage meter is going to come in handy when you actually hook this up to your 12 volts, say in your vehicle, golf cart, maybe a side-by-side, something like that. This does have also a protection mode on it that you can set to high, medium, and low to protect your battery in your vehicle So when this is plugged into it, it's not going to drain your battery all the way down. It'll actually stop at a certain voltage as a safety protection. This will stop drawing power, just so you won't be left with a dead battery if you're out camping or something like that. Also, it does have Bluetooth up there. So this does have an app built in, and I'll show you that in a little bit. And then it does have an eco mode. So right now where this says max, it's on max mode. So it's gonna be max cooling, but you can change that to eco, and then that's gonna be a little bit more efficient as far as power consumption. Real easy to get through the settings here. You just hit the settings button. It'll take you to your option for eco or max mode. You can change it back and forth like that. Go ahead and hold the settings button, and that's going to take you to your voltage protection there for high, medium, and low. Now if you do want to change your temperature settings on either side, all you got to do is come over here, you hit the plus or minus. That's going to adjust your left side accordingly. Then once that's blinking, you hit the settings one time, it's going to take you over to the right side, and then you can adjust that accordingly. So real easy, user-friendly interface here. It's got your power button, so you can turn it totally off. As you guys can see, right on the top here, it's got some spots to be able to put some pop cans, pop bottles, and then right in the middle here, it's got a square cutout. And as you guys will see, on the inside, you got a nice little cutting board that they have built into the top of the lid here. And that's what that cutout on the top is going to be for. You can place that cutting board right there. So nice little addition. The lid itself is lockable, so right now this isn't going to pop open. You actually got to pull the handle, and that unlocks it. Go ahead and put this cutting board back in here, lock it into place. And then as you also see, it does have LED lights on both sides to illuminate what's inside your cooler. And these lights do turn off. So as I close this lid, you'll see the lights start to turn off. There you go. See it turned off right there. So it does not stay on the whole time. Also got a nice rubber seal here all the way around to lock in the temperature and to keep the hot air out. It's got a nice seal on it. Also, I wanted to point out in the front here, it does have some protection for the corners. So just in case you do drop this down, it's not going to crack this hard plastic. Also on the back, it does have a spot to plug in a solar, and then this is where your plug is going to go for either your AC or your DC. And then this is a nice addition here. This compartment here is a spot to be able to put a rechargeable battery. Now I did not receive a rechargeable battery with this. I assume you got to buy it separately, but I think this is a nice addition to these portable mini fridges. But I am curious to see how well the rechargeable batteries work with this and how long they last. So here's a look at what else the cooler comes with. You got your Vevor manual, and then you do get your 12-volt plug. And they're pretty generous on the length on that, which is nice. And then currently what I got plugged in right now is the AC adapter. So that's what that's going to look like, and I just got it plugged into the wall over there. So you will get both plugs, the AC and the 12-volt, along with the manual, of course. But pretty easy to use, simple. Like I said, this user interface is real easy. And then it does have an app you can download through your Apple phone or Android phone, and you can control this through the app. Alright guys, so I'll show you real quick how this works. Right now we're on the left side, which is at 35 degrees. So 35 degrees. I have it set to 40 on that side, but we can go ahead and change it with this slider. And then once I move this slider, 18, So pretty cool that you can adjust everything from the app on your phone, say, or a tablet like I have here, and adjust everything on your fridge or freezer. Go ahead and set this back to 40, and we're back at 40. So pretty cool that they went ahead and added the Bluetooth function to the fridge freezer. And just to give you guys an idea, the temperature on both sides here, I'll go ahead and turn this all the way down as low as it can go, just so you guys can see the setting. It goes down to -4 on this side. So -4 on the left side, and then also -4 on the other side. So you don't have to set. So you can go ahead and you can set each side exactly the same temperature, or you can set them separately, which is a nice addition. You can have this thing be a whole freezer or a whole refrigerator, or you can pick one or the other. If you want the bigger side to be the freezer, then you can switch this to be colder or this one to be colder. It doesn't matter because both of them can fluctuate the same amount of temperature. Alright guys, so I'll go ahead and show you some measurements. You're looking at about 15 inches there for the depth. We're at about 10 inches there wide. And then if you go from front to back, you're looking at about 12 inches. So this side's going to be not as deep because right below it is the compressor. So we got about 8 inches there. As far as width, you're looking at about 7.5 inches, and then as far as length, it's going to be the same as the other side at about 1 foot. Also, these baskets inside of here are removable, so you can pull these out, which is nice. And then on the left side, you do have a drain plug all the way at the bottom there. Alright, so another example of how you can power this portable mini fridge slash freezer is one of these portable power stations that are real popular nowadays. This would be great to take camping. As you guys can see, I got an EcoFlow power station here, and this is the EcoFlow River 2 Pro, and this is a 768 watt hour battery in this portable power station. Right now it's at 100%. I just plugged this up and it's saying that at 52 watt output right now, this would last 10 hours. So what I've noticed is, just to give you guys an idea of how many watts this takes to cool down on Eco, it's right around 50 to 53 watts that this jumps around. When you put the settings to max, it's going to jump up to about 70 watts output. So that just to give you guys a reference of how many watts this Vevor fridge freezer is going to take. Now this won't be at 52 watts the whole time. As soon as this gets to the temperature, this will cut off and it won't be pulling any more watt. So just now the cooler hit the temperature that it's set at and it turned off. So as you guys see there, it's not pulling any wattage at all, 0 watts. So even though this said like 10 hours that this would last, it's probably going to last a little bit longer than that, because this isn't going to be constantly pulling the 50 or 70 watts needed to cool this down. It's going to be turning that compressor on and off, allowing this power station to actually last a little bit longer. Alright guys, so I got a temp gun here. We're going to go ahead and check the temperature. So right now it is 88 degrees on the outside here. So I got this set on the left side is right around 40 degrees. And that's what it's saying it's at right now. So we'll go ahead and check it. And we're at about 43 degrees, so not bad. The other side's at 35 degrees. So let's see what that's at. And right there we're at about 35, 36 degrees. Alright guys, so there you go. A rundown of the Vevor 48 quart mini fridge slash freezer on wheels. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Is this something that you guys think you might pick up? If you are thinking about picking one of these up, I got some links in the description box below. Make sure you check out those links. Any comments or questions, you can put those in the comment section below. Hopefully you found value in this video. If you did, smash that like button. If you like what I'm doing on my channel, make sure you subscribe. Hit that notification bell, guys. Until the next one, I'll talk to you later.